Hello everyone! Among the many civilizations in Star Trek, the Romulans' origins have been shrouded in mystery and has been debated throughout the decades. Today they are known as a proud, secretive, and often hostile power. However, their true beginnings are hidden deep in the past and are shaped by disagreement, exile, and culture change. The history that is known suggests they did not begin as a completely separate people, but a group that split from other civilizations and slowly became something new. The information we're given is that the Romulans originally came from ancient Vulcan. Long ago, before Vulcans followed logic, the world was filled with violence and uncontrolled emotions. Wars were driven from anger and passion that nearly destroyed their civilization. A philosopher named Serac introduced the idea that logic and emotional control was the only way that Vulcans could survive. Many Vulcans accepted his teaching, but not everyone agreed. Some believed that suppressing emotions meant denying who they truly were. This disagreement led to a major turning point in Vulcan history, known as the Time of Awakening. Those who rejected the philosophy of Serac chose to leave rather than change. They escaped Vulcan in spaceships and began a long, dangerous journey through space. After many generations, they settled on two nearby planets, which they named Romulus and Remus. These settlers would eventually become the Romulan Empire. Even though the Vulcans and Romulans share the same ancestors, centuries of separation caused their cultures and governments to grow very differently. The Romulans kept their strong emotions but learned to control and use them through strict rules, secrecy, and loyalty to the state. Instead of removing their emotions like the Vulcans, the Romulans turned it into a source of strength, ambition, and caution. Complicating the early history even further are the many offshoot species tied to the Romulan lineage. One of the most important groups is the Remans, who live on Remus, the harsh sister planet of Romulus. The TV shows and movies never clearly explained where the Remans came from, but the novels provided that answer. In those stories, both the Romulans and Remans share the same origins, descending from the ancient Vulcans. According to Captain's Blood, the Remans were once Romulans, but the extreme environment of Remus, full of darkness and harsh living conditions, forced them to change over time. These conditions caused them to develop different physical and mental traits. Eventually, the Romulans enslaved them, and the Remans became a separate people, shaped by their suffering, isolation, and the need to survive in a brutal condition. Another little-known offshoot are the Debrune. These humanoids look very similar to Romulans and are thought to be descended from early Romulan settlers who traveled far beyond the main empire. Unlike their secretive relatives, the Debrune form a more open society and build alliances with other species. The story suggests that the Romulan journey into exile was not one single united migration, but a scattered movement that spread related people across the galaxy. There was also another offshoot such as the Garidian Republic, a humanoid society located near Romulan territory that first appeared in the video game Star Trek The Next Generation: A Final Unity. Although the Garidians share physical features and early technology with the Romulans, including the use of surplus cloaking devices and warbirds, they developed their own distinct culture and political systems on their homeworld. Their society is divided into two social classes and are guided by an ancient scroll that defines their code of honor, religious beliefs, and the role of government and military. Known for being more open and honorable than many Romulans, the Garidians have at times acted as both allies and unwilling subjects of the Romulan Empire, reflecting a unique branch of civilization that descends from the same ancestral roots. Even after centuries of contact with the Federation, much of early Romulan history remains hidden. Romulan culture discouraged open study of the past, favoring myth, nationalism, and secrecy over clear historical truth. Both canon and non-canon sources suggest that the ancient Vulcans who left their homeworlds were living in a fragile and divided society. As these groups traveled throughout space, new disagreements and ideas formed, leading to the creation of separate Vulcan-like cultures with new customs and beliefs. Some theories propose that the original migrants were made up of several warlike northern clans. During their journey across the galaxy, these clans split apart in an attempt to build a new civilization of their own, with the Romulans ultimately gaining the most power. In the end, the Romulans are more than just considered evil Vulcans or a simple split from another culture. They're shaped by their exile, survival, and the change over many generations, guided by both choice and circumstance. Their related offshoots, the Romulans, the Remans, the Debrune, the Garidians, and perhaps others now lost to time, show that the Vulcan divide did not just create one new people, but an entire family of civilizations. Together they form a whole of unanswered questions that would be interesting to explore in future shows. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe, and also click on the notification button and the hype button to help improve the impact of this video. For more sci-fi content, then please check out these other two videos, my socials, and my newsletter getting array of sci-fi information on a weekly basis. Thank you for watching Utopian Broadcast, and I will see you next time on my channel. Thank you.